Hey everybody, Steve here. I got the KTM. It's right here. There she is. Here, I'll step back a little bit so you can get a glimpse of her. I'm in the Manistee National Forest right now. This is a really good looking machine. As far as its off-road capability, at this point, I think my 35-year-old XT350 is more capable off-road than this brand new 390 Adventure R. Probably because I'm not used to it yet. Also, tires play a major factor. I've got knobby tires on my XT. This has dual sport tires. I did change the front. I put a Continental Twin Duro on the front. It's a lot better. This rear tire, it's okay in the, in the dirty stuff like this. It's fine, But man, get in the sand and you're not going anywhere with this tire on the back of your bike. All you're going to do is spin and dig a hole. I already crashed in the sand. I now have an identifiable mark on my brand new motorcycle. Right there. I took the rubber off that. And I got some scuff marks right here. And I got some scuff marks right there. When I first looked at this bike, my first thought was, man, the first time I put this thing into the sand or into an embankment, it's going to destroy this. And man, I was right. That thing is like an arrow, man. It's like the tip of the spear. I like it a lot, though, I have to admit. It's heavy, much heavier than I'm used to. It's light for an adventure bike, but it's heavy for a dual sport. I guess that's because it's not a dual sport, eh? It's close to a dual sport, though. I think it crosses the threshold. It's got a small displacement, single-cylinder engine. It's got, 9-10 inches of suspension travel. It's got 10-11 inches of ground clearance. It's got a wickedly good suspension. Fully adjustable front and rear. The front forks are 43 millimeter. I'm really digging the static mount on the rear shock. No linkage to fool around with. Isn't that nice? Like the old HEKs, remember those? I'm not used to the traction control. Yeah, that's going to take some work for me to get used to that. But I like it. All right, now here's what I don't like. This is the stupidest, ugliest placement for a horn I've ever seen, except for on an old bicycle. It looks like an afterthought. It looks like it went through final inspection at the production shop and they said, oh, we forgot a horn. And then they just slapped the horn on it. So I'm going to change this. This is going to get tucked up somehow up inside here. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do it. The mirrors, oh, they are ugly, 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 ugly. But I have to admit, they are very good quality mirrors. They don't vibrate. They're nice and clear. They got weight to them, They're nice and tight, and you can adjust the tightness so they don't move around on you. They're okay, but I want the breakaway mirrors. But these are really good quality, but I don't like them. They're ugly on the bike. These handguards, these are crap. These are absolutely useless. They keep coming loose here, and then they drop. And I tighten them up, and they drop. And I tighten them up, and they drop. So I'm going to get some bark busters. I'm going to cut that off, and I'm going to screw these right to the bark busters. I like this strap hold right here. This is really convenient. I like this a lot. These will not stay up. Every time I hit a little bump, even on pavement, these fall down. Cheap. This, all right. This license plate holder, here, let's get a better picture of it. That is ugly. That is ridiculous. I realize they have to meet DOT standards. I get that. But yeah, I'm going to change this. It unbolts from here. This whole bottom section comes off. Turn signals. There's a screw right there, and there's a screw behind my pack here. This is where the turn signals are going to go, right here. The license plate is going to go here. So everything below my hand will be gone. I'll keep you guys updated on that. Okay, so yeah, it's not a dirt bike. I would imagine more aggressive tire in the back would help, more aggressive tire in the front would help. Knobbies would be the key, but then I can't ride it on the road very well, can I? and I'm going to put a lot of road miles on this bike. That's the idea. I know it's not a trail bike. I get that, okay? But it's, you know, I can go on this kind of stuff, no problem. It does this stuff really well. Well, I'm going to be putting a lot of pavement miles on this bike, getting to and from and going places. So the XT is now my dedicated trail bike, and this is now my dedicated, ta-da, adventure bike. All right, so that's my first impression for the first 60 miles. I like it. The seat doesn't seem to be uncomfortable, although it's very hard. My butt isn't sore yet, but I haven't taken a long ride yet, so we're going to find out. I would like a lower seat. There's no lowering kit for this bike offered yet, no lower seat offered yet, and I need it because it's too tall for me. I got short legs. And I would hope that Seat Concepts will come out with a seat that gives me, this part's okay. I want it lower right here. I like to have that nice nook to put my butt and junk right here like on a dirt bike. I'm very comfortable there. I don't like sitting back here. I like sitting right up here in a nice well. So I'm going to look for a lower seat, and that'll help with me being able to touch the ground too. I can only put my toes on the ground when I'm wearing my riding boots, my old shitty riding boots. When I'm in like my regular street shoes, I can't touch the ground with my toes. I have to put a cheek off the seat to get a toe on the ground. And that's a little dangerous. All right, signing off.